Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I am very excited. I am going to be showing you the new Natasha Denona High Glam Powder Foundation. I am so excited. When I saw this come out, if you've been watching my channel for a minute, you know how much I love the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. When I saw this come out, I had to have it. So we're going to look at that today. If you are new here, thank you for joining me. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of future uploads. And with that, let's go ahead and do our makeup with this beautiful palette. This is the box that the Natasha Denona High Glam Powder Foundation comes in. It's a beautiful peachy pink shade. So pretty. The packaging is just beautiful. This is the inside. This is what the palette looks like. It's sort of a matte, I don't know, plastic, but like a soft plastic almost. You open it, it has a mirror. I haven't taken this off yet, but it has a sticker covering a mirror. The product is here. And it comes with a sponge, which I have tried. This is not my favorite way to apply this foundation, but I'll show you both ways. I'll use a brush and the sponge just so you can see. And this is a kind of a magnified mirror. I don't love it, but I am wearing the shade N3. It is actually the same shade I have in the concealer, which again is rare. I know I've said that before. I have the same shade in the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer and foundation. So anyway, I went with it. It worked great. They look beautiful together. So I have already tried this. This is not a first impression. I've been wearing it all week. I've worn several times. I've worn it through a couple of really hot days. I've worn it when it wasn't so hot out. I've been kind of working in it, doing some physical stuff in it. So I already know what I think of it. I'm going to talk a little bit about what the claims are. There are 36 shades of this foundation. I find that the N3, which is, which is light neutral, is a good shade match for me, and it's pretty spot on with the concealer shade. Again, there's 36 shades. It does have a refillable pan. So I did look on the website. This was $55, not cheap. But you can refill this pan for $39, which is much more reasonable. And if you like the foundation, I think that's well worth it. So it says it's a blurring Flex Tech hybrid powder, delivers a poreless, oil-controlled perfected second skin finish while caring for your skin. There's a couple of ways that you can use this. So as a foundation, on the back, this is on the back of the box that it comes in, use the sponge provided in the component to apply the powder onto the skin for a seamless medium coverage finish. Definitely medium coverage, I agree with that. As a setting powder, apply with a face brush or powder puff across desired areas of the face. So I have not used this as a finishing powder, I've only used it as my foundation. So we're going to jump right into this. I have my skincare on. I'm going to go ahead and put some concealer on because we need to put that down before we use the powder. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with the Natasha Denona concealer. I'm also going to show you that you can use it with different concealers. You don't have to run out and buy this if you don't have it. This is, it plays nicely with other concealers. So I'm also going to use the Catrice True Skin High Coverage Concealer because I think that a lot of us probably have this. So on one side, here on my right side, we're going to use the High Glam concealer. I'm going to use, to blend that out, where is it? I just got my first BK Beauty brush. I can't believe I haven't up to this point. But this is the Angie Hot and Flashy A506 concealer brush, and I love it. Love it so much. I'm gonna be buying more, but I saw they were on Amazon, they were on sale, and I went ahead and picked this one up. I knew I really wanted this one. I've been eyeing it for a while. I don't know why I didn't just buy it, but it blended out so fast, and it looks just as good if you're using your fingers. So love that. But since I'm using it for that, I'm going to use it on the other side. I'm going to use, let's see, on my left side, I'm going to use the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer in the shade Cool Cashmere. Okay, under the eye, and I'll just spot conceal with this too. It really, honestly, I couldn't tell a difference. I used the Natasha Denona one day. I used the Catrice another day. I think I might have used it I can't remember what I used the third day. I've used it at least 3 days in a row now. And it was perfectly fine. I'm gonna be mixing them, but it's okay. The primary reason for the video is this powder foundation. Just blend this out. Oh, it just blends so beautifully with this. I can't believe I didn't get this sooner, but I will be buying more. My sister has her whole collection, and I really want the mini 101. I think it's the contoured. Is it the mini of the 109? Anyway, I want the mini contour brush. Gotta try that one. Okay. All right, now that our concealer is blended out, that was really fast. We're gonna go in with the foundation. So I will go ahead and show you what it looks like with the sponge, but I don't know, I don't love it. It's just okay. So I just put a little bit on and press. So here's what I will say about this foundation. As I'm putting it on, I'm going to tell you what my thoughts are, since this is not a first impression. So it is blurring. It is instantly blurring on the skin. You cannot build this up to full coverage. I've tried. It is definitely medium coverage. You can still see freckles through it. If you didn't cover with concealer, anything you didn't cover is probably still going to show through. But it does give a solid medium coverage. It does look matte upon first putting it on the skin. It is a powder foundation, but I will say it is more so, looks more matte than something like the IT Cosmetics. This is one of my favorite powder foundations. This is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation. This is the Illumination version, and this is beautiful on the skin, but this does give you, it doesn't look quite as matte as this does. But as the oils in my skin started to come through, I could really kind of see it really started to settle into the skin. Once this settles in, it looks like a more natural finish. I did not find that this emphasized anything, fine lines. So this is what it looks like with one layer with the sponge that came with the product. You can still see freckles through it. It is not, you're not going to cover everything here. But your skin is going to look smoother, perfected. I really do, I do like this. So you can see the difference. It just looks smoother, blurred. Imperfections are sort of blurred out. Oh my God, I should have pulled my hair back. Why didn't I do that? It's probably distracting. Okay, all right. Now, okay, Let's go on the other side with a brush. This is the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to go in. Go ahead and just kind of buff it into the skin very gently. I actually find that patting it in really does look nice. It really doesn't look any different. It's just, to me, it's just a little bit easier to apply with a face brush than that sponge. So, okay. Okay. And there you have that. And that is one layer. What we have is a good medium coverage. My skin looks blurred. This might be my new favorite powder foundation. I will tell you, it did not disappoint. Natasha Denona's products, I mean, they're just some of my favorite, but I would love to have a liquid version of this, of her High Glam line, but this is just absolutely beautiful. So there you have that. Hopefully you can see how this is looking. It does last all day. I have worn this product for, at least 10 hours, at least a 10-hour day, and it is beautiful. It lasted all day. It did start to break up just a hair on my chin, but that I think is from touching my chin. The products that I put over top, and I tried different blushes, not just the Natasha Denona, the Hyper Natural Face Palette. I did use this, but not every day. And the products, no matter what the brand was, stayed in place beautifully. So I would say this plays very nicely with all different brands and products. So we're going to just really quickly do, oh, wait a minute, nope. Before I do the rest of my face, I'm going to use one more product that I picked up. I actually ordered both of these from Ulta, the foundation, and I also picked up a product that I have been wanting to try. It just didn't need one more bronzer, but this is the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. Very similar, actually. It's a little bit more plasticky, but very smooth and matte looking. You open it up, let's see, there's no mirror, or I thought it would come with an applicator, but that's okay, because I probably wouldn't use it anyway. But this is a beautiful, I think it claims to be matte. This is the lightest shade that I could find. This is called Buttercup. See how I think it does have just a slight amount of sheen to it. This is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. We're going to use this today. I'm going to go ahead and use an e.l.f. highlighting brush. This almost has a peachy undertone, to where honestly I don't think you need blush. I mean, I put on a little bit over it, but this went on quite nicely without needing a lot of blush over it, because it gives your cheeks a little bit of color. So pretty. I don't know if any of you have tried these yet. I know there's some Buttermelt blushes. I have not tried those. I might have to now, because this is just such a beautiful product. See that? Oh. I think these claim to be matte. Actually, I'm gonna double check, because I don't think they have a slight amount of luminosity to them. Blends like powder and glides like butter. For a sun-soaked bronze with a natural finish and 12 hours of wear. Okay. Buildable lightweight formula infused with mango butter, shea butter, and almond butter. Crease resistant look for up to 12 hours. This did last all day long. all day. Get buttered up in 8 butterlicious shades for all skin tones that are never greasy, muddy, ashy, or patchy. Okay, it doesn't claim to be matte. So yeah, no, this is absolutely beautiful. I've been using this since I bought it. Absolutely love. So those are the 2 products I kind of wanted to show you, mostly the foundation, but I thought I would throw that in here. I'd already done a short on it. This is better than, I think, this might be my new favorite bronzer, honestly. I do like what's in the Natasha Denona palette. I mean, this is performing like a high-end product right here. And I think I got it for $9.99 from Ulta. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with a blush. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm not gonna do anything in the way of eyeshadow. I just have on a little bit of the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. Just even out my skin there, even out the color on my eyes. I actually did pick up another product this week, and I haven't done anything with it on camera. This is driving me crazy. I got it at CVS, and they have these stickers that you can't get off. They will not come off. This is the Maybelline Master Contour palette. It has a bronzer, blush, and highlight. This has been around forever, and I've been eyeing it up forever. I love palettes like this. The contour is, let's see, it's pretty light. You can hardly even see it. I'm not even sure I can swatch it, but I love the blush in here. It's this nice, pretty pinky shade. There are 2 shades. This is the lighter one. There is a darker one. But this stays on all day long. No matter what foundation I used, this blush, I've been using this all week too. It's this beautiful pinky, I don't know, like a baby pink shade, and it's so pretty, so pretty. Okay, so I have, let's see, I'm going to use the highlighter in here too. This is pretty subtle, not bad for a highlighter. There's nothing particularly great about it. It's okay. It does the job. I like it. I do like it. I am going to go ahead and just do a little bit of my eyebrows with the e.l.f. Wow Brow, a little mascara, and I will be right back. All right, I am back. Just finished up this look with e.l.f. Wow Brow in the shade Neutral Brown. I used the e.l.f. Lash Extender Tubing Mascara, and I did end up actually just putting a little bit of the Buttermelt Bronzer in my crease, just to give it a little bit of definition, and I like it a lot. I have been keeping my routine a lot more simple than I had previously, and that is mostly because I got this palette. This is this Hypernatural palette. I love these shadows, in particular the shade Everyday, Dreamy, and Soft. I just started using Soft a little bit more. It's got like a pinky peach tone to it, and I put a little bit of Dreamy over the top. It's beautiful. It's been my go-to spring look on a daily basis here. So, all right, but in regard to the foundation, this is settling in very nicely already. As this sits through the day, you'll see it kind of soften. It'll look a little bit more natural as the oils in your skin come through. It plays very, very nicely with other products. Doesn't have to be another Natasha Denona product. I've used it. You saw me use it with the blush from the Maybelline palette. Really, really, really pretty. I love this. If you have very dry skin, I'm not sure how this would sit on the skin. My skin is not overall dry. I do have some dry areas here, but overall my skin is fairly normal in the spring to summer, maybe leaning a little bit oily these days. Combination. So I do have a little dryness and it doesn't accentuate it. I think that it lays very, very nicely. If you have dry skin though and you've tried this, let us know in the comments what you think of it. How does it work on your skin? I'm loving it. I've been wearing it every day this week. It's outlasted my long work days. Getting ready for a huge fundraiser here for work, and it's hanging in there with me. We'll be refilling this when I run out. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you will consider giving this video a thumbs up if you liked this style of video, and I will see you next time. Hope you make it a great day. Bye.